Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Pixie Love. You guys can call me Pixie. And today we're doing some fat acceptance TikTok. Now I went out and I was bored this weekend, so I found these myself. I try not to watch all of them because I like you guys to get my first reaction to the videos, but I have to make sure I find good ones to put them in a video. That's why I normally like to use other people's compilations, but you know, I'm gonna not be lazy and find them myself for now. But anyway, yes, let's do a few of these. I feel like I rant all the time, so you only get 2 or 3 videos in a video, but yet the video is 30 minutes. So I rant and talk a lot, but you guys seem to enjoy it. So I'm gonna give you guys what you want. Anyway, let's jump into these TikToks because if I remember correctly, these people were a little cray-cray.
Skinny people who have fat friends do not like posting them on their Instagram.
I am flabbergasted because this is 100% true. Now, I don't think the friends that do this are necessarily bad friends. I do think they love us and they genuinely want pictures with us. But I think it goes deeper into their perception of what beauty is and what they think is physically attractive.
All right, so I'm going to pause it right here real quick to say, if your friends don't want to post you, get better friends. Because I've never had an issue with my friends posting pictures of me or family members or anyone having a problem posting pictures with me. I have multiple acquaintances from high school and middle school who have bigger friends and they're skinny and they have no problems with posting their friends. Because really, no one actually thinks like that and no one actually fucking cares. And you're probably just in a toxic friend group and don't even realize it if that's what you're dealing with. Because I've never had that issue. I know people who's never had that issue, and the people that they do care about and the people that are long-term friends have never done that to them. So if your friends don't want to post pictures with you, no matter what you look like, if you don't fit into their aesthetic, they're really not your friend or not a good friend. You know what I mean? So if anyone needed to hear that, if your friends are like this person, get better friends.
And I think young people especially see our profiles and our Instagram profiles as a reflection of how we look and our daily lifestyles, even if a lot of it is made up or a lie, which is why a lot of people are very obsessed with making their Instagram look a certain way or follow a theme because they want it to look perfect. I don't think our thin friends don't post us because they don't like us. I think it's because they have ingrained insecurities about fatness as a whole set in place by the diet and beauty industries, teaching them that fatness is imperfect.
That seems like a lot of projection to me. You're going really deep into something that's not really that deep. Honestly, maybe the person just don't want to post a picture. Like I said, yes, get better friends if your friends are consistently you don't fit with their aesthetic, so they're not going to post you on Instagram BS. But if someone actually does that, get better friends. Sorry, that was my cat falling off my desk, but he's okay, I promise. I'll see. He's okay. So she's going way too deep. And she's talking about her friends' insecurities about fatness as a place in the world, but yet your friend isn't the one who's fat, you are. So are you the one with the insecurities about your fatness and you're projecting that other people have to feel the same way that you feel? So you assume that your friend hates fat people because you're fat and you hate yourself. So your friend has to hate fat people and just a big giant cycle that you're going into. Okay, so if you guys don't remember, this is the girl who is complaining about the chairs at her sister's house. The pool chairs at her sister's pool. She was the one complaining that her sister won't buy bigger chairs for her. So in that video, she said she was going to start a trend. So here's another part to her trend. So let's hear what this issue is about. Because as a fat person, I want to see if this is something I have to deal with that thin people will never deal with. So let's see if she's right. You know what I mean?
Fat shit that thin people will never understand, part 3. And now, before I begin, ain't nobody complaining. This is for fun. It's supposed to make you laugh if you're fat and you relate. And if you're fat and you can't relate, then this video is obviously not for you.
Okay, so she threw that in there because people were talking about how she was complaining and she's entitled about her sister's chair. So her videos must be getting a lot of hate the first 2 that she did. So she's like, before I talk about it, and That's why she threw that in there. I'm sorry, but like she threw that in there because obviously she's been getting hate because people are calling her entitled for the thing you're complaining about. Because I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, if you're complaining about problems that are happening because you are fat, it has nothing but entitlement because you can change that fact. You just don't want to. And once again, that's fine. If you don't want to not be fat, go off, sis. Do what you want. But then again, you're not allowed to complain about the problems that come with being fat because you don't want to change being fat. Okay? Now, whatever. Now, I don't even know what this is going to be about. So let's actually hear what this is about now.
All right, now let's get into it. The number one comment under all the videos was this motherfucker. If you have an above ground pool and you got this thing, I'm sorry, but we're not getting in. I know they make these that hold up to like 400 pounds, 500 pounds, but like if it's this specific ladder, you got us fucked up.
Okay, but like my mother-in-law had that ladder and I like totally got in the pool. Like she had that specific ladder and my ass got in the pool. I'm just saying. So, I don't know. That one just doesn't relate to me, okay? It just doesn't, I just don't relate.
I'm about to show you my restaurant worst nightmare. It's all bar stools. You think my fat ass is gonna sit here? You think
I don't get it. Like, I am a big girl and I have a big bottom, okay? I got booty for days, okay? My coworkers call me big booty. Like, it's there, okay? Y'all can check on my Instagram. It's there, it's beautiful, and I love it, okay? And I don't mind sitting in stools. In fact, I like sitting in stools. I don't know. Just, am I not fat enough to deal with fat people problems? Am I not fat enough? Y'all can go see how fat I am. I'm on Instagram. I don't hide it. Hey, just hopping in here to let you guys know that you should subscribe. I mean, if you gotten this far in the video, you obviously love my pretty little face. So just letting you guys know, make sure you guys subscribe to me. Join the little club. We're all very nice down in the comments. So just subscribe, okay? And then let's get back to the stuff. Y'all can go see. So, like, let me know if I'm not fat enough to deal with fat people problems. But I'm like a size 22. I'm a 2X. And am I not fat enough to deal with these issues? Because I love me a bar stool. I love it. Like, yeah, my butt hangs off of it. But I think since I'm tall, I like to sit in bar stools because I like my feet to touch something. So I like when I sit up high. But I also have, like, the little rings so my feet can touch. I love bar stools. But, okay. Keep going. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not fat enough to deal with her issues. But, I don't know. Yeah, go check me out on Instagram. Let me know if you guys think I'm fat enough to have fat people issues. Because I think I am. But, you know.
I would sit here and be comfy? No. No, I'm gonna have hip, knee, and back pain the whole time and I'm gonna be miserable. Not to mention the anxiety. My God. You ever just deal with these motherfuckers in the bar? Fucking bar won't click and you have to do the fat girl walk of shame.
A little personal. And that one hit a little close to home. But I didn't do the fat girl walk of shame. And it also had to do with my chest and not really I mean, obviously my stomach had to deal with it, but the problem with my chest, my boobsicles, those were too big. But I didn't have to do the walk of shame, but I do get scared that I won't be able to do stuff like this. I don't really like rides anyway anymore, but I feel like that would be something I would be afraid to do. So it would, like, if I did like to do roller coasters, that would be a fear of mine, is to like not be able to fit. So I like to check weight limits on stuff. If I'm not in the weight limit, I don't want to do it. So, but that's like, if the weight limit is like 250, your girl's not going to try because I am not 250. Sorry. No one's fault but my own. I'm just not going to try. So, but this one was okay. 1 out of 3. So 1 out of 3 kind of relates to me. So let's keep going.
Like Gabriel Iglesias said, if you're fluffy, one of those things is not going to lock. I am grateful though for the parks that do offer the test seat outside the ride, so you don't have to get off the ride. I think this one's pretty self-explanatory.
Last time I flew, I was the biggest I ever was, and I purposely, so I wouldn't, I don't know if I think I would be able to fit in the normal seats. I think I might have needed like an extender. I might have. I'm not sure because I didn't even want to test it. So I flew Spirit, okay? I'm poor people's. But I flew Spirit, and this flight luckily had like 4 like plus seats that were like wider. Instead of having 3 people, it was like 2 seats, and they were comfier and more space. They were in the front. And my plane tickets was pretty cheap, so your girl doing out extra money to get that nice extra room so I wouldn't have to deal with something because I was the biggest I ever was. And luckily, my best friend got a free upgrade because no one sat next to me, and she was in a row with 3 people, and they let her sit next to me in my free upgrade. So it was nice. It was fun. But yeah, sadly, I don't know. But that's a fear of mine. Like, not anymore now because I'm back to where I was a couple years ago before. I'm back to where I was pre-COVID. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not back to where I was pre-COVID, but I'm like halfway there. I lost like half of the weight I gained. Yeah, so I still might be too big for a plane, but the airplane one does get me. But I don't blame anyone else's fault by my own. I really don't. And if I need a footprint, here's my thing. If you're on a plane, right, and I need like a seatbelt extender, I don't understand. Like, I get the embarrassment, but I don't understand it at the same time. You don't think the people around you can tell that you're a big bitch? Like, if I have to ask for a seatbelt extender from the flight attendant, right? No one around me is going to be surprised because they can see how big I am. We can see how big you are. We're not surprised. We're not. No one is surprised by this. No one is surprised by your size. No one is, like, really paying attention to you. Like, no one really cares like that. It's not that deep. Well, it might be one little kid trying to, like, no one really cares. Like, it's not that deep. And I know she's going to say booth. I don't understand the problem with booths. I like to sit very close. Like, I like my chest to be on my table. Like, right now, sitting on my desk, I'm sitting back. I like to be up against my chair, up against my desk, pull it onto me. I don't know why. I just like that security of being in the desk. So I love sitting at a booth. Personally, like my sister, we go out to eat, she has to sit at a booth. But I guess I get it, like if you're really, really big, you can't fit into that space. I'm not there yet. So maybe that's why I love sitting in a booth. But so far, only, I guess, 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5, I can deal with fat girl problems, so.
If you're my thin friend and we going out to eat and they ask us if we want to sit in this booth, please tell them no. Otherwise, this is going to happen. I'm going to be like,
Or just sit at the fucking edge. Why do you have to sit in the middle? Sit in the edge. Calm down. It's not that deep. Like, me, my best friend, and our significant others sat at a booth just like this, and we chose it, and we were excited that no one else was sitting at it. And I'm a big bitch. My friend was a big bitch. Okay? My boyfriend's not a big guy, and her boyfriend he's not a big guy, but he's like tall. So we love sitting at this booth. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. But keep going.
I'm not sitting over here. I will sit right here, exactly. Or I will pull up a chair right here.
Boom. Even better. Even better.
Do I even gotta say it?
Okay. Once again, I've talked about these chairs, and I talked about why I hated them. 2 reasons. You can't wear shorts because your butt cheeks is just sticking to the shorts, okay? I mean, to the seats. And the second reason is, like I was just saying earlier, I like to be as close as possible to my desk. So, like, when I have the free range chairs, I was able to pull my desk super close. With this, it wasn't close enough. Like, when I say I like to be on top of my desk, you guys, that is not close enough for me. Oh, and my other problem is I'm left-handed. So these desks are clearly made for right-handed people. You can rest your right arm on it. It's very nice when you're right-handed, but I'm a left-handed person, and I hate that desk for that very reason. But I don't hate these desks. I do hate them, but just not for the same reason as they do.
You want me to sit here? Girl, my rolls is gonna be right here. Just flapping right here on the desk. No. Lastly, everybody's favorite, when you go to a hotel, and this is the size of the towel. This works. Or if you're gonna put it this way, sure covers the front of you, but what is this? What do you want me to do with this, Clarice? shit with that.
Okay, so I want to say, I'm sorry. You have a nice ass. I'm an ass person. I'm obsessed with my ass. You don't have to agree with me. I don't really care. But, like, her butt just sits up pretty. It's not saggy or droopy. It sits up. And that's what I like. It's nice and plump and it sits up. Okay, she has a nice butt. Okay, I just had to say that. Also, I haven't said it. I do love your blue hair. I do love your blue hair. This video is definitely way less entitled than the first video you made. So thank you for not. This one is more of a joke and I appreciate it. I can, laugh with you. Yes, those towels are small, but like, I don't even think skinny people can really fit. Unless like you're a movie star and those like, I'm pretty sure the towels that they use in the movies are bigger than the towels like you get from a hotel. Because everyone sees those hotel scenes in movies where like they're completely wrapped up. No one fits in those towels. Do not take it personally because like, no one fits in those towels. Like, yeah, some people do. But like, my sisters are all, they're all averagely built women. They can't fit in those towels either. Like, it's fine. Like, no one can fit in those towels. Okay? Okay. So, I think I'm, 3 out of, 6 it was? So, I'm 50% fat enough. I think I was, 50% fat enough. So, I'm a half fat girl. Yay.
Y'all, I ain't even that big and I know it, but like, this is my shower towel, okay? Walmart, $10. Okay? Goes all the way around.
Baby, that's a beach towel. You're supposed to lay on that towel on the beach. But I do feel, because when I got a beach towel, because we got a beach towel because we were going to the beach a lot, I started using it as my everyday towel because it was big enough to wrap around me. But, I mean, Costco, babe. Costco has huge, nice towels. Not even $10, bitch. It was $5. $5 at Costco. I got one for me and my boo. Okay, we got these big, nice towels. And it's an actual towel and not a beach towel. So, if you got a friend with a Costco membership like I did, go to Costco and get their big, fluffy towels. You won't regret it. I promise you. I got your back, okay? All right, it's only 5 seconds left, so we're gonna do one more for today.
Oh, I'm unhealthy because I'm fat?
Literally, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
She's my new best friend. Because, yes. And first of all, the person in the beginning was nowhere near as fat as me or this girl. Literally, yes. And you can have all great blood work. Currently, you can be pretty, healthy, I guess. But the bigger you are and the longer you stay fat, the more likely you are to have health problems. And listen. I really want these people to watch my 600-pound life. Why do they on oh, but if you're 600 pounds, you're not healthy. But you're saying health at every size. You're saying health does not equate weight. But you're telling me someone with 100 BMI is healthy? I've been watching the newer episodes of My 600-Pound Life. I watched the end of season 9 and season 10. The last couple episodes, the people had, their BMI was over 100. I think one was 114. She was 5'11" and almost 600 pounds. How is that okay? Oh my God. I don't understand how you don't realize that. And just because even my sister, I told you guys that she recently gained a little weight over the last year and she's lost her weight now. She gained 30 pounds. That was her biggest she ever was 160, I think. And she literally losing her weight, she was wondering why she was so depressed, why she felt groggy, why she felt I don't want to say that she felt fat, but she felt just a different person, and losing that 30 pounds completely, just everything that she was having an issue with went away. She literally was oh, I was depressed and groggy and feeling lazy and not motivated because of her weight. And it's not because she knew how much she weighed. It was the weight on her was hurting her body, just the 30 pounds. And I'm yeah, girl, I understand. Now imagine me. That's why I'm trying to get down to your size. It's crazy. Like, she just, like, yeah. And I wasn't saying it like, oh, if you feel bad. Like, no, we were like, I'm like, I completely understand what you mean. I bet you felt like, for someone who's never been overweight her whole life, to like gain 30 pounds was probably a lot for her. And like, it wasn't gradually. Like, my initial weight gain was like, it was over years. She gained 30 pounds in a couple of months. Some people did like I did over COVID. Like, and it was like a big adjustment. Like, she was like, she didn't like the way her body felt anymore, and she's just back to herself, and I'm happy for her. So like, yes, being overweight makes you unhealthy. You might not currently be unhealthy, but just being overweight itself will make you unhealthy in the long run. And that's why being overweight is unhealthy, because it will make you unhealthy in the long run. Hey, it's at the end of the video. Did you guys enjoy this? Of course you guys enjoyed this. You guys always enjoy this. Leave a like if you guys enjoy. Subscribe if you guys like me. Everything on my social media is PixieLove5642. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.